BKC, what's up? What's up? I got our boy here. You know, he's already sold the last pup from the great white litter. So just cleaning up his play area. He spent the day here. We bring him up at nights, you know, so he'll be locked up, you know, and yeah. So that's our boy. Right now I call him Kong. Big boy, hair's already clipped, but you know, you have a little bit of sawdust in there. As you guys know, guys, with the dilution gene, as you can see from the video, his lights would lighter blue, his eyes would lighter blue. Yeah, but that boy eats a lot. Just about to clean up the area. You know, we have sawdust. I did a video yesterday for his owner to show him, you know, like that's one way that you can start potty training as well, you know, because he's already a customer of, you know, using the sawdust. So they normally would take a section, you know, to do their stuff. So we're just about to take out all of the sawdust and put fresh sawdust for him. Yeah, but that's our boy Kong. Come on, boy. Come on. Come up, my boy. Huge boy. Yeah, monstrous boy. Big chest. Yes, boy. Yes, boy. Yes, boy. Yeah. This boy is so big, he even have like a hump on his back right here. Huge. I just used some hydrogen peroxide, you know. Usually I just spray it on the ear. Tomorrow I'll take out the stitches in his ears. He also has a stitch in the middle of the head. I find like it works better than posting up the ears, you know, so that's what keeps his ears up. And then, you know, after about a couple days, about you know, four days, we move those stitches, you know, on the head. It'll take a little while to go down, but yeah, that's another way that you can post, you know. Yeah, mine is sawdust on the ear. Yeah, I don't take it out until it get like real dry, you know. It just peels off. Rox, come Rox. It's Roxy. Sit. Sit, mama. Good girl. Yeah, so huge stomach on Roxy there. Yeah. Again, guys, I see these boys in person. Boy, to really know what's going on at BKC. Yeah. Mama. Mama. That's the largest that I've seen Roxy, you know. She had 9 pups on her first litter, and she wasn't this big. I'm not about to tell you guys what's going on with her yet. Keeping that a secret. But just gauge yourself if you're ready for some real killer shit, you know. Yeah, so I just clean out my boy Kong, clean out the area. It's very rainy. Let me show you guys. A lot of rain. The weather is like bad, you know. Yeah, we got a lot of bad weather. Yeah. So guys, I know a lot of people, you know, you folks looking into getting color. A lot of people looking into that right now when it comes to the dogs. I'm gonna go bite my watch, you know. Come on, boy. Come on. So we'll be producing color. We'll be focusing on getting you guys the color. I feel like we had the structure out of the way. Let's put my phone. I feel like we had the structure out of the way. See the size of that boy? 1 second. Let me give you another bully hole there. Roxy, easy. Yeah. Master, you know. Come. Big boy. Big chest. That's the palm of my hand. Watch that shake. Watch that shake. That's the palm of my hand. But he's already gone, guys. That's 3 months older. And guess what? That boy weighed Monday. Yeah, today's Friday. That boy weighed 42.5 pounds 4 days ago, and a week before that he was weighing 43 pounds. Bloodline. So a lot of people talk out there, excel this, excel that, you know, big dog sick, big dog that. You don't get like that, just so you know. You gotta breed well. You gotta make sure you're not missing out on the growth spurt of the dog, which is why you want to make sure that you gain the dog the full nutrition from day one. A lot of people don't know about that, but the dog have a time frame where it's going to push. I don't think Congo got to that stage as yet, and they have different times that they'll have it as well. So you don't want to miss any of that to get the dogs to their full potential. You know, this boy came off Legacy and Smoke, both dogs over 80 pounds. You know, Smoke on his best days about 100 pounds. Legacy on the best days about 90 pounds. You know, so this boy is probably gonna outshine both of them. A lot of people think that's not possible because the mother and the father, you know, like, how are you going to get better than what was there before? And that's not how it works with dogs. It's multiplying the best genes, you know, because mom might have a strong gene when it comes to growth, dad might have a strong gene when it comes to growth, you know, and they both, you know, carry a weak gene as well, which they could pass on. But then when you put the two dogs together, you're going to get pups that would have the gene multiplied because they're getting it from both sides of the parent, because it's 50-50, half from the mom, half from the dad. So if the mom distributes, you know, the larger gene, you know, to the pup, and the father does the same to that same pup, you know, you'll find pups that have half and half. Like, you know, most of the dogs will have 50% of the dogs will be mom and dad, you know, as far as weight is concerned. The other, you get 25% of the dogs would get the smaller gene, and 25% of the dogs would get the larger gene, 100%, you know. Luck and chance, you know, and at the end of the day, sometimes even the smaller gene, you know, is still bigger than what else is out there. So you have to know how to pick and choose your dogs, you know. This one is the monster in the group. He was actually the smallest pup when they came out from the mom. Remember I told you guys, if you follow in my video, that this guy was the males was smaller. He was the smallest one. The other guy with the birthmark was a little bit larger than him. That guy sold 2 or 3 days ago. Like, not sold, but you know, I delivered him, you know. Kong is still with me because, you know, we just got his ears cropped, you know, so I'm keeping him until his ears is healed, and then we dropping him off. But again, guys, you know, the video, just wanted to put out a video there so you guys know, it's all about multiplying the good genes. You know, this is why you don't breed like brothers and sisters, because you never know if there's they share the same genes, you know. Most times they share almost 100% of the same genes, you know, unless there's a drastic difference between the parents, you know. And of course you have to DNA test them, but somewhere along the line they're going to share the same genes, and some of those genes, you know, are not made to be multiplied, and then that could cause problems, you know, hearing problems, you know, deafness, you know, blindness, you know, depending on the genes that you're multiplying, you know. And the same way the other way around, that you will get some good qualities, because they have people here who are breeding dogs, you know, and they're so closely related, you know. My dog's related as well, you know, but they're related as far as the grandparents, you know. But there are people who breed dogs like mother to son, you know, brother to sister, you know, uncles and whatnot. And again, you know, to each his own. But a lot of the times, like, you see these dogs and you see they're large, they're nice and everything, but sometimes that's what you see out there. Remember, you have phenotypes and genotypes as well, you know, the geno and the pheno, you know, so you have to wonder what's in the geno section, you know, if they're multiplying any bad genes there, you know. So just have to be careful, guys. But yeah, that boy is a giant, you know, so he's probably going to be, you know, once he's well taken care of, you know, I feel confident in the owner, you know. Once he's well taken care of, he's probably going to be larger than Mufasa. You know, right now, if you look at Mufasa, he's larger than Smoke, but Smoke is still edging above him when it comes to weight. They kind of equal, you know, now, you know, because Smoke drop a little, but not no big drop. Roxy, come out in the rain, go upstairs. Good girl, good girl. Go upstairs, mama. Go up. Go upstairs. Go. Good girl. Go up. Good girl. Yeah, Roxy. She reached halfway, she on the continue. And then she had a big belly, she don't want to live, you know. Yeah. It just started raining again. So yeah, a lot of people I was saying Yeah. Well, again, guys, just multiplying the gene. But yeah, I believe you'll do well. You know, Mufasa is about 93 pounds. And that's a big dog, guys. You know, a lot of us try to watch all of them dogs that we see online, 120 pounds. And all that is just marketing. These dogs sometimes don't even weigh that. And then they have the XXLs, which is not a recognized, you know, version of the bully. And actually goes above, you know. But to each his own again. You know, I wouldn't even mind having one myself. But, you know, I like to, you guys know me, I like to stick to structure, you know, nice compact dogs, healthy dogs, you know, all around healthy dogs, you know. So, yeah. You guys can look out on my Instagram and Facebook. I'll be posting some pictures of Cartoon. His name is Taz now. The owner calling him Taz. But you'll be seeing some pictures of him. And you know, going back to Iva as well, Roxy to Iva, that was a good breeding because you know Roxy does have good genes when it comes to the coat and whatnot. You know the Merle coat has a lot of shedding sometimes. You know, depending on if you're dealing with one who's more Harlequin, you know, as compared to a regular Merle. And as you guys can see, you know, Iva with a heavy white base, you know, that's what you call a Harlequin Merle. You normally get that in Great Danes, you know, but again, you know, the bully have so many different stuff coming into them, you know, to create what we have now. But he's Harlequin, and with the Harlequin, because it's a more diluted gene, you know, like all diluted dogs, you sometimes can get a lot of shedding and whatnot. So when we bred Iva to Roxy, we were able to fix a lot of that because Cartoon right now, you know, perfect skin, you know, no skin issues whatsoever, you know, and doing well. Now Iva doesn't have any skin issues, you know, but again and again you have to be safe. He does shed a little, you know, a lot of that came from the tick fever, but doing pretty well. So again, Bloodline, I'm going to show you that pup one more time. I'm on so heavy self, I myself don't like to carry on, you know. Come on, boy. That's your boy. Come on again. Ooh. Yeah, Bloodline, your boy come. Massive. You try to put him away. Massive boy. Massive boy, come. Big paws. Big watery chest. Yeah. Don't mind the lump in his head. He has a lump in his head, you know, because the head have to pop out at some point. But the little extra lump you see in there is the stitch to hold up the head. Yeah. So Bloodline, big up yourself. You know already, your boy J Raid. Hopefully I get to show you guys some more dogs. I know I haven't been posting much, you know, trying to keep you updated with shots and whatnot. Weather hasn't been so well, you know, so yeah, my boy, relax. Weather hasn't been so good, so you know, sometimes that's what's holding me back, you know, and keeping you guys updated. Again, guys, just a little one-on-one on multiplying genes, you know. Also on your DNA test, you can get a breakdown of that as well. What I'll be doing is on the DNA testing, as far as the health side of stuff. Of course, I'll meet with the local vet just to make sure I'm not giving you any misinformation. I have a good idea of most of the different genes that would allow, you know, some females, even small females, to make big pups and whatnot. But I might be giving you guys videos on exactly how to read these, you know, and how to follow the DNA tests if you guys going into doing DNA tests. As far as color genetics, you know, I can probably do that for you guys anytime from now, and give you guys a video on how to read it. Okay, I'll be dropping a video on, you know, what genes you can combine to make the colors that you're looking to get out of your breeding, you know, so that way it can guide you guys as far as how to go about breeding if you're breeding for color, which most people do now. But yeah, I'll do something for you guys. All you guys have to look at is the genes and see how you can put them together from your dogs. But again, big up yourself, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Again, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I see we're getting there slowly, but let try to grow. I know maybe it's more my fault because I'm not giving you guys consistent, you know, videos and whatnot. But they coming, bro. They coming. Bloodline, big up yourself. You don't know what it is. One.